everyone, welcome to today's pick card reading. Today's theme will be centered around Mother Nature and Mother Earth, the relationship you have with her, any messages that she needs to give to you, anything you need to give to her. It'll be pretty in-depth. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you're saying it, it is meant for you. A quick reminder that tarot is used to show you your inner knowledge, not to dictate your life. So whatever you do learn today is something that you already know within. It's just reminding you. When picking cards or when picking piles, you can be drawn to multiple piles. You might be here for multiple messages, so that is totally okay. The timestamps for the video will be down in the description below. Also, make sure to leave me a like or a comment if anything from this video resonates with you. With that being said, let's get into the meditation. Okay, let's find a comfy place. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Reach out to your guides, guardian angels, or ancestors, or Mother Nature herself. Ask them, what messages do I need to hear from Mother Earth today? Allow them to come to you and guide you to the right pile. Take one more deep breath and open your eyes. Now, starting from the left to the right, we have pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. Choose a pile that calls to you, and again, it can be multiple. Just pause the video here if needed. And with that, let's get into group 1. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. You are the group who chose this cool little stone. So we are going to start off the reading with getting to know what your relationship with Mother Earth is currently. Mother Nature, what is your current relationship with group 1? Well, we've got 10 of Cups. So you are already connected, if not with Mother Nature, but with the ocean or with the moon. Now let's get some more representing your relationship with group 1. Okay, Ace of Swords. Interesting. I'm getting hiking vibes. You like to hike a lot. Oh, look at this. Okay, Mother Nature is definitely here. We've got Love and Ace of Pentacles. That is Mother Nature vibes, if I've ever seen it. Yeah. Okay, so this tells me you have pure understanding. You are connected with the earth. You love nature. You love being outdoors. You feel connected. If not like a direct connection to Mother Nature, you definitely are drawn to nature. You're definitely drawn to Mother Earth. That's awesome. This is such a good one to start off on. We're going to move on to what Mother Nature needs from you right now. So, Mother Nature, what do you need from group 1 at this moment? Alright, 3 of Staves. Or 3 of Wands. What else do you need from group 1 right now, Mother Nature? Oh my goodness. There's a lot. So for sure we've got Ace of Cups. That's a lot of cups. Ace of Cups. As well as the Star, 5 of Cups, and Temptation. Oh, Jesus. So, Mother Nature needs you. She needs some attention from you. Whether it's spending time in nature, I feel like you are a very creative person. Why don't you create outside? You know, once in a while. Why don't you spend more time doing what you love? You don't have to isolate in nature, but do what you already do inside, but outside if you are able to. Or bring outside inside to you. Bring plants in, Open the windows. She needs some reflection time with you. She wants more recognition, like deep recognition, like emotional work. If I feel like some of you are having a lot of new beginnings in your life, share this with Mother Nature, share this with the earth. So if you're starting a new project, is there any way that you can bring Mother Nature into it? Is there a way you can be more eco-friendly? Is there a way that, not even a project, actually, I feel like you are sort of like starting a new relationship with yourself, and Mother Nature wants you to use this new relationship and share it with her. So if you're doing inner work, inner child healing, shadow work, whatever, it could be very beneficial for you to do it outside or inside with your plants nearby. I think that you draw a lot of happiness and a lot of dopamine from just feeling connected to your plants or even your animals, just anything that represents nature to you. But I'm getting a lot of water too, so if there's a river, a lake, or an ocean near you, spend some time near it. Go, yeah. I feel like one very strong way she connects with you is through the night sky and through water. That means more to you than it does to me, so I'll leave it at that. I mean, we've got the star, look at the sky, and the five of cups. And we've got 4, 5, I can't tell if that's a waterfall. At least 5 cards representing water, so spend some time with water, spend some time outdoors at least. Also, I mean, when I've done readings like this for myself, I feel like showers or baths are very healing to me, so maybe she's saying as an offering, this is what Mother Nature needs from you, but as an offering, in order to connect even deeper, is through water. All water comes from earth, so through your showers, through your baths, use that time, that sacred time alone to feel connected. Thank her for whatever it is that you are using, because in reality, all things that we use do come from Mother Earth. We are going to see what you can offer Mother Nature in order to strengthen your bond or your connection. What can Group 1 offer you in order to connect? Mother Nature, what can Group 1 offer you? Okay, we've got 5 of staves, so celebration. Celebrate Mother Earth. Again, spend time with her. Thank her for everything that she gives you. Notice all the things that she gives you. Notice how many, in what ways is she in your life the most? I'm just getting like gratitude. I keep hearing gratitude a lot. We have fertility, magic, and the 7 of staves. So gardening, are you into gardening? Whatever it is that you do, whether it's gardening or you're an artist of any kind, you have a lot of untouched power. Whatever it is that you're creating right now, make sure you're doing it with intention. So with this fertility, magic, and the 7 of staves, whatever seeds that you're planting, whether even if they're physical or metaphorical, make sure you're planting them with intention, and really connecting with the earth that you're planting these seeds in. So in a way that I can explain this is that if you're doing emotional work and you're planting the seed of, we'll say self-love. So I'd say I want to plant the seed of self-love, and to support that seed, to make sure that the seed is planted in fertile ground, I will notice the ways that self-love is already present in my life, in my world, in my earth. So I go outside and see the earth loving itself. You know, when, especially right now with spring equinox just passing, the earth heals itself every single year. It's a cycle of nature. There are many cycles of nature, but the earth heals itself, heals herself every year, so that she can plant new seeds, so that next year she can be greener and greater. And she wants you to do the same thing. She wants you to use your magic, to be fertile, to plant those seeds, to notice that you can do these things, you can make changes, you are just as powerful as Mother Earth herself. You just have to recognize it. You just have to move with intention. Recognize what your intentions are. And, of course, celebrate. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate her. Celebrate your femininity. Whether you're male or female, either way. Celebrate your power to create. Your power to even plant seeds. You are fertile. You are capable of making change. You are. Right, okay, so the last question we're going to ask is, what can you learn from nature and hold close to you and use in life right now? So what parts of nature should you be implementing more in your life? Mother Nature, what parts of nature should Group 1 use? Okay, we've got sacrifice. So again, moving with the cycles in nature, it feels like you're holding on to things, you're resisting planting new seeds because you're so stuck on the way things used to be, whether or not it was healthy or not. But it's the time of change. It's the time of sacrifice, of it's like every year when you garden, you till up the ground again for it to be fresh for your seeds. You want fresh dirt for your seeds so that they have a better chance at growing into something strong. What else can Group 1 learn from you and use in their life? Yeah, getting lots of sacrifice. So letting go, letting the wind come and take whatever doesn't belong to you. Nine of Pentacles. Just exist. Just sacrifice what does not belong to you. Recognize what you do have. If you feel like you're in an unhappy place or incapable of planting seeds, you've got to take a step back and reclaim your power, reclaim your magic, your fertility, and sacrifice the things that are not magic. Sacrifice the things that are holding you back, that are keeping you from being close to Mother Nature. So yeah, the things that you can take from Mother Nature into your everyday life. Being with her, and just recognize the power that she holds. Try to emulate that in your everyday life. Try to hold the same power. Recognize that you are Mother Earth created you in one way or another. So reflect her in everything that you do. Reflect her in recognizing your inner beauty, your inner power, your ability to create, to plant seeds, to change circumstances if you do not like them. Let's do final messages from Mother Earth. Mother Earth, what final messages do you have for Group 1? Allowing. Okay, we have allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment, so what's needed can come next. So again, allowing cycles to come, allowing things to go. Stop holding on to things that do not belong to you anymore. What other messages do you have for Group 1? Mother Nature. Inner child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. So I was saying earlier, I feel like you are doing a lot of inner work. Okay, sorry, let me get through this one first. So I feel like you guys are doing a lot of inner work. You feel things changing inside of you. You might be afraid of it at the moment. You might not. You might be resisting the flow. I feel like that's why she gave us so many images of water, because you really gotta just immerse yourself in allowing things to come to you, and feeling your magic, and sacrificing what doesn't belong to you. You just have to surrender to what is trying to come, because you might have an idea of how things are supposed to be, but the universe might have an even bigger and better plan for you. So focus more inwards and instead of outwards. So when you come back in, you're allowed to let go of the expectations of the outside world. You're allowed to let go of the judgments, of the restraints, of the limitations that the world provides for you. Because if you think about it, Mother Nature creates no matter what anyone says. We, as humankind, have mistreated Mother Earth for a very long time, and still she grows new seeds every single year, every single season, throughout the year. Be as powerful as that. No matter what kind of shit you take, you're still powerful enough to come out on the other side, to plant a new seed, to find your way to the surface. Okay, and then I got this last one, which is liberation, with a little dragonfly. It says, the doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. That is super powerful, especially with inner child work or any sort of inner work. Recognizing that you can take responsibility for your actions and for what you've done or for your character, but you have to realize that you have done certain things only because the world has pushed you to do these things. So take responsibility, but also take initiative in changing your circumstances, in being the river, the water that etches its way through the land so that you can create, you can go where you want to go. Free yourself from these limitations that you are believing that you must abide by, but they're no longer serving you. It's just about surrendering and maybe stepping outside of yourself again. See yourself from a different perspective, see the world from a different perspective. Go out into nature and try to recognize things you've never seen before, because once you start to change your perspective about the world, it comes naturally when you start to change your perspective about yourself. Finding love in nature, in Mother Earth and Mother Nature, will allow you to find more love within yourself. Start to transform that fear into trust, into the universe, into Mother Nature to provide for you, because she has this far. I mean, look at all the things you've gone through already. All the seasons, all the cycles that you've made it through. Each year you come back a bigger and better you. I think that's all I have for you, Group 1. Really stand in your power. You are worth it. You are worthy. You're magic. You are Mother Nature itself. Recognize that. Hello and welcome, Group 2. So we are starting off with what your relationship with Mother Nature looks like currently. Hold on. Right, Mother Nature, what is your relationship with Group 2 right now? So, Group 2, we have 5 of Pentacles and 10 of Swords, representing your relationship with Mother Nature. So, she feels a little bit ignored. You might not be a fan of the cold seasons, which I'm not either, but she wants you to really look up and see the beauty in your surroundings, even if it's not your favorite season, even if whatever you see in the world right now is not your perfect vision for the earth. She wants you to really try and recognize the beauty that is surrounding you. So yeah, you really have, so again, she just feels kind of like you're being a little bit pessimistic, and um, this might not be like physical nature surrounding you, but also your emotional nature. Just it feels like you're in kind of a cloudy headspace. You need some clarification, some transformation. Um, you need to just return to the beauty, to the things that you love in this life, in this world. Okay, moving on to, what does Mother Nature need from you right now? Mother Nature, what do you need from group 2 right now? Okay, we have 8 of Wands, 8 of Staves, 4 of Cups, and 4 of Pentacles. So we've got a lot of spending time with Mother Nature. Again, recognizing, reanalyzing, re-recognizing the beauty that does surround you. So, Mother Nature wants you to spend some time with her. She wants you to recognize the beauty that surrounds you. Recognize that everything in this life, in this world, comes from Mother Earth. So what are the things that you love about this life? Even if you're frustrated, even if you're cold, even if there are things that don't feel like you are like necessarily at your highest point, emotionally, spiritually, physically, it doesn't matter. What can you do to reconnect with your natural connection, with your natural, I'm at a loss of words for this. Let me get some clarification. What do you need from group 2? Clarify, please. Okay, the Sun. So yes, just attention, time and attention. She just wants to be noticed. It feels like you feel a little bit frustrated, so maybe some of your frustrations are coming from feeling disconnected from your natural self, from your internal, from your senses, and from your, why can I not think of this word? Can you clarify what else you need from group 2? 9 of Pentacles. So again, just see the beauty that surrounds you. Be the light. Bring your attention to those things that are surrounding you. You feel almost consumed in materials. So it's almost like she feels like emotionally neglected. So with the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles both coming up, maybe you need to like make some things more eco-friendly in your lifestyle that could help you feel more connected to Mother Earth. But again, just bringing your attention back to nature, back to being surrounded by beauty, by natural things, by natural cycles. Remember that this is a season, this is a cycle, this is a phase. No matter what it is you feel stuck in or what you feel frustrated with, this too shall pass. As long as you have your attention on the right thing, as long as you're shining your light on the beauty, beauty will only continue to surround you. So don't get caught up in the darkness, in the dark, cold seasons of life. What can group 2 offer you to build the connection, build the bond? What can group 2 offer you? Right, we've got sacrifice. Offer Mother Earth sacrifices. Let go of your feelings of feeling stuck, your emotions of feeling the depression, like seasonal depression. I came to this sort of understanding of seasonal depression. Each season, bears go and hibernate in the winter. They rest for months. I believe that it is also our true nature to rest in the cold months, but because of our society and the way that it works, we don't get to rest. So we don't get to rest in the cold months. We don't get a break just because it's cold outside, just because the seasons have changed. Our true nature needs time off. So I think that this is also saying give yourself a break. Mother Nature needs you to return to your inner nature, of giving yourself a break, of taking some time off, of sacrificing what doesn't belong to you, or the things that are stressing you out the most, the things that are distracting you and making you miss the beauty that surrounds you. Sacrifice those things, let go of those things so that you can return to your true nature, so that you can embrace and be surrounded with beauty, with Mother Nature. What else can Group 2 offer you? Ace of Pentacles. Fresh starts, planting seeds, growing, buy a new plant. I'm sorry if that's bad advice for some people, but seriously, get a new plant. Surround yourself. Give yourself reminders. I'm seeing a lot of very vibrant colors, so maybe a change in wardrobe or a change in decor around your house. It just feels like things are very gloomy, and physical things might help you, especially with all the pentacles. Physical things might help you remember to see the beauty. So surrounding yourself with bright, or just things that like take a little bit more initiative in the things that you surround yourself with. See, these cards are surrounded with beautiful bright colors, bright flowers. There's 3, 4 like that. This one and this one. There's so many beautiful colors. It's returning to your inner nature, and whatever you need to place around you, these physical things to remind you of the importance of seeing the beauty in life. It doesn't have to be bright, beautiful, or bright colors, I'm sorry, but it feels like you need something to remind you. So go get yourself a plant, or whatever it is that you think is the most beautiful about life. Maybe it's a pet, maybe it's something that will help you return to nature, to feel more connected to Mother Earth. Or when you are, maybe you like shopping. When you're shopping, are you shopping eco-friendly? We'll move on to what part of nature can you learn from and hold close in this moment of life? Mother Nature, what can Group 2 learn from you right now? What can they hold close? Group 2. Okay, we've got 6 of Cups. So again, it seems like, these are cups of flowers, so it seems like surrounding, I'm just going to go with the whole colorful thing and just say that you deserve to spend some coin on you. You deserve to surround yourself with things that you love and that you like, things that remind you of the beauty in life. Group 2 learn from you and hold close. 10 of Staves and 10 of Cups. So really just recognizing the beauty. We put these together. It's a wheel. Oh, there we go. It's a circle. It's a complete circle. It's a wheel. So again, you're being reminded that the only thing that's constant in life is change. So change something. Instead of waiting for change to come, instead of waiting for seasons to pass, for phases to go through, change something yourself. Again, I'm feeling change your surroundings, change your environment. If anything, get out into nature if you can. That's all I'm really getting. Okay, we're going to finish off with a few messages from Mother Nature. Mother Nature, what would you like to tell Group 2 specifically? Individuality. Every person has their own personalized study plan in this Earth school. So, again, really differentiating what it is that you love in your surroundings and what it is that you cannot stand. Get rid of what you can't stand. We're getting into the age of minimalism and permaculture. So, like, gardening, farming, growing plants, planting seeds, and this is also gardening yourself, like gardening your surroundings, so that no matter what, even on your worst days, you're still surrounded by things that inspire you to grow, inspire you to love, inspire you to be true to your nature, instead of surrounding yourself with trends and things that people tell you are important, but really you want to disregard the materialism in life and you want to surround yourself with nature. Commit to that. Do that. Be an individual. Individuality is probably going to be very, very important to you in this next phase of life, in this next season. What other messages would you like to share with group 2? Okay, we have ease. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. Repeat that as often as you need to. So this is also telling me that you have a lot of gut feelings. You have a lot of intuition. Allow it. Receive those notions from nature. Your gut feelings are your true nature. Respect those. Honor those. Honor yourself. Honor your individuality. Honor the things that make you feel good. Surround yourself with it. Immerse yourself in the world that you want to see. And then allowing. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment so that what's needed can come next. Next phase, next cycle. Allow it to pass. Again, returning back to that seasonal depression, try to come out of it. Try to get some sunshine every day. Try to drink some water. Try your very best. I mean, depression is something that you really can't find end all be all to. So create an environment where your depression is not the most overpowering thing in the room. Create an environment, whether it's emotionally and mentally or physical, create the environment that will allow you to heal, allow you to step into the next phase with excitement and growth and ease. Let things flow. Let things flow. Let the light shine on the things that you find important. If you find yourself getting stuck with people who have very different views, if you feel like you just cannot escape this feeling of everyone is against you or everything is against you or everything is just dark, feel that. Sit in it. Let it pass. Let the dark time pass. Let the cold season pass. And then you can come out on the other side and plant new seeds. You know, feel your emotions. Don't feel guilty for feeling one way about life. Your gut reactions to things are your true nature. That is Mother Earth telling you, you deserve to stand in what you're feeling. You deserve to create the world that you want to see. You deserve to feel at peace with your surroundings. I think that is all I have for you, Group 2. Final message is you are worthy. You don't have to know all of the answers, but you have the power. Once again, I said this to the last group. You have the power to make any decision and any change that you want. Mother Nature is someone who creates no matter what, who grows once new again every single year, and you have the same power to do that just as much. You deserve to change. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to find things interesting that others don't. You're allowed to be different. You're allowed to be an individual. Allowing. I keep saying it loud. Yeah. You're a very, very bright spirit. Do not let the world dim that. Do not let the world dim you. Thank you for listening, Group 2. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hello and welcome, Group 3. We're going to be starting off with asking what your current relationship with Mother Nature is. Mother Nature, what is your current relationship with Group 3? Prince of Pentacles, okay. and 6 of Wands. Getting animal lover vibes. It seems like you have a good understanding, you have a good view of the world of nature itself, more so in animals. Contemplation. So you think about the world a lot. You think about Earth a lot. Your current relationship with Mother Nature, you speak to Mother Nature through animals. You are very close to animals. I feel like you either donate to shelters, you work at a shelter, you have a lot of pets. There's a lot of ways that this might be true for you, but it feels like you feel closer to animals than to people. And when it comes to people, you feel a little bit lost or isolated or alienated. Let's keep going. What does Mother Nature need from you right now? Mother Nature, what do you need from group 3 right now? So we've got the King of Pentacles. Interesting. Oh, King of Cups. 2 kings. Okay. And the Prince of Cups. This is really weird. Mother Nature, what else do you need from group 3? Group 3. Okay, beginnings and oppression in reverse. So, you are a very important group. You are almost responsible for bringing light to the relationship that mankind has with Mother Nature. The oppression and the beginnings one is very interesting because we have 4 male cards right here, and it's almost saying that it's time for a new beginning with mankind and Mother Earth that will be without the oppression that we've placed on Earth. And you are responsible in the way that you already understand the nature, the relationship that you have already between you and animals. She wants you to relay that to other people. She wants you to be sort of an instrument of her own to start this new revolution of eco-friendly, of permaculture, of gardening, of okay, at a loss for words. So you are a very important role in this idea of changing the world's view from materialism to back to true nature. Not even back to, we can exist with technology. I don't think that is a bad thing. It's the way we use our technology and the way that we use our materialism and our resources that is causing such a detriment to the earth. I mean, that goes without saying, but the part that you play is bringing a new beginning without the limitations, without the overworking of the earth, without the taking for granted of the earth. She needs you to be the voice of change, to I feel like the way you take care of your animals, or the way you take care of yourself, even if you're not an animal person, even if you don't have pets is what I mean, you still see beauty in all life, and you feel frustrated almost that you have to live with these selfish people that continue to take from the earth. You feel frustrated because you're surrounded by people who continue to take. They just need to see the other side of it. There are a lot of people who live in this world that don't recognize the importance of loving the world. You recognize that. She just needs your voice. That's what she needs from you the most. What can group 3 offer you to build the bond, to build the connection? This is funny. King of Staves. Offer your humanity. Offer, okay, what else can group 3 offer you? 9 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck energy is sacrifice. what you can offer to Mother Earth is exactly what she needs from you, is that voice, your human voice to mankind, to see this beauty that the earth holds, to see that all of these riches that we have come from her. We would not have anything without Mother Earth. And the sacrifice was reversed because a lot of changes that we're going to have to make as a human race are going to come with sacrificing. I mean, we're going to have to sacrifice a lot of things about our lifestyle, because we have been so oppressive in the way that we use our natural resources, in the way that we even see the earth. We see it as sort of this automatic provider, but she's tired. She's not endless. She deserves love and compassion, and mankind needs to be reminded of this beauty, of that we get our riches from recognizing the beauty, from appreciating it, honoring it, and making sure that it can come again next season, next cycle, next phase. Mother Nature, what part of you can Group 3 hold and use in life right now? What part of nature should Group 3 learn from at the moment? 8 of Staves. So you have power. So recognizing the power that Earth holds, she is mother. She is mother of everything. She holds this power, this drive, where every single season, though everything dies throughout the winter, or it seems to die, the leaves fall, everything is cold, everything is dark or brown or just gray. You have the power of change within you. So hold that close to you. What else can Group 3 learn from nature? The sun. Be the light. Be the light that the world needs you to be. Or what's the saying? Be the change that you want to see in the world. Again, using your voice, using your power, even leading by example. You don't have to be necessarily someone with a large platform, but the small changes that you do make will bring great generational changes in the future. So leading a lifestyle now, your family, your friends, whoever sees you will recognize that, and it will continue down the line. It will continue to spread. Your voice, your light will spread. What else can Group 3 learn from you, Mother Nature? We've got 6 of Swords. So again, leaving behind the things that are no longer serving us and immersing yourself in nature once again, immersing yourself in that inner nature, that surrendering to cycles, letting go of the parts of life that are automatic and deeply rooted within us, but are not necessary for life to go on. So movement, that's water, light, also movement, and just power. You have magic, you have a voice, you are very, very loud. Or you can be very loud. You just have to trust that you're going in the right direction, that you know where you're going. Even if someone opposes you, that is going to be mankind's initial reaction to anyone that wants to question their wealth, from anyone that wants to say that you wouldn't have your wealth without Earth. There's a lot of wealthy people in this world that don't recognize the nature that supports their wealth. And that's why they seem so far from humanity, because they've almost disregarded their inner nature. I'm not going to go too into depth with that because I'll get into opinions, but again, you have a very strong directional push that can change the world. That can save the world, actually. I'm going to say that. You can be a part of saving the world. You can. And you should. Let's finish off with final messages from Mother Nature. Mother Nature, any final messages for Group 3? Okay, we've got invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. You don't have to use God. God is interchangeable with whoever you want to pray to. You can even pray to Mother Earth. She wants to work with you, through you. She knows that you have the power. So invite Mother Nature to pursue you. Invite her to become more clear, whether it's through dreams or intuition, or if it's physical nature that actually starts to seem brighter and more beautiful to you. Invite that help in. And we've got expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So again, this is part of the message that you will be spreading, is that you don't have to live within the means of the human race. You don't have to live within the materialistic 9 to 5. You must work to be able to be worthy of living. You already know that you don't want to live by those terms, but I think that it's also part of your journey to share that idea, to share to even bring this knowledge to people who are unaware that you don't have to work to be worthy of knowledge. So maybe it's community work, maybe it's charity work, whatever you want to classify it as. You are a community leader in changing the perspective of being so driven towards materialism to being driven towards naturism. I don't know what to call it. It's not like getting rid of things. It's recognizing that we're provided exactly what we need by this earth. That is all we need. We only, let's give one more message. Surrender. Sometimes learning to surrender can feel as if you're dying. The ego learns that ego learns what's hardest, to stop trying to control the whole universe. So a lot of human existence relies on control. Just look at recent events in world history. A lot of it has to do with controlling people's inner nature, controlling the minds of people to work to be worthy, you have to have some amount of money to be worthy. You have to look or dress or present yourself a certain way to be worthy. Surrender to letting all of that go, all of your judgments. I think it's almost pushing you into some shadow work. Are you holding on to ideas or beliefs that you disagree with personally, but there's still parts in your lives where they're still controlling the way you move through life? And is that stopping you from being able to spread this message of transformation and healing and rekindling the love of human and earth, of our sacred provider of the earth? We've become so far, and we forget that we are a part of earth, and just think that we are in earth, we are on earth. We are a part of earth. We're not on earth. You could explain it as if, like, we want to travel to Mars. Okay, fine, exploratory, but we are made of Earth. We are from Earth. It seems like humanity has gotten very far from that idea. Final messages is that you are very, very powerful. I think that you need to trust your power. Question the parts of you that feel the inner nature, those gut feelings inside of you that tell you, and they're like, I don't quite agree with this. That's a message from Mother Earth. That's a message from your inner nature. Believe those things. Trust your guts. Your gut. That's all I have for you, Group 3. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know if anything resonated. Have a great rest of your day. Hello and welcome, Group 4. Alrighty, we are starting off with what your relationship is currently with Mother Earth, with Mother Nature. What does your current relationship look like with Group 4, Mother Earth? got 5 of staves, 5 of wands. Four of pentacles. Alrighty, so we've got 5 of wands and 4 of pentacles. So I'm feeling that your relationship is already very abundant, very connected with Mother Earth, with nature itself. You like to be in nature. You like to spend time in nature. You like to spend your money on plants, on gardening, on things that connect you to nature. What does Mother Nature need from you right now? What do you need from Group 4 right now, Mother Earth? Okay, so we've got King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands, and 9 of Pentacles. Can you clarify with the King and Queen what it is you need from Group 4? Okay, we've got Queen of Cups. Can you clarify even more what you need from Group 4 right now? Okay, we've got 10 of Pentacles, Princess of Swords, and 2 of Pentacles. With the Pentacles, I hope it clears up. We're going to start off with the Pentacles. We've got 9, 10, and 2. So what Mother Nature needs from you is love and attention. Realize that everything that you're thankful for and grateful for, all of your material gratitude, comes from Mother Nature. Again, Mother Nature is the portal to abundance. Once you recognize that everything you want, all of your desires and dreams come from Earth, Earth will provide. And 2 of Pentacles is telling me that there's a balance. There has to be like this back and forth. She gives when you give. There's ebbs and flows, there's phases, there's seasons, there's cycles, and you have to be willing to go with those seasons and cycles to be able to reap the benefits of having the relationship. You have to trust the dark and cold seasons in order to enjoy the loving, the warm, and the bright seasons. Okay, addressing the court cards. So we've got 2 queens and a princess. Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and Princess of Swords. So I'm feeling that she needs from you for you to feel your queen energy, your boss energy. Whether you're male or female does not matter, but the relationship between King and Queen, with the King in reverse as well, is kind of like disregard the man. The man as in the part of the human race that kind of controls or manipulates our minds and our desires. So check your intentions and make sure that you have this queen, this princess queen energy moving in the right direction, moving towards your desires, your the way that this comes, the way that this reflects. Make sure that your intentions are disregarding the man, disregarding the person or the establishment in your life that is giving you limitations, that gives you these ideals or beliefs that you are not capable, because you are. You are a queen. You are a mother of yourself. You are a creator. I'll take the gender out of it. You are a creator. Mother Earth creates everything that we have. And without recognizing that, we can't create anything. I said this in the last group, but I feel like it's coming up again, that we are humans. We are of the earth. It seems like the collective mindset is that we are on earth and not a part of earth. especially when it comes to like space travel. People want to go to Mars, to live on Mars, which is great. I think exploring is fine, but it's also kind of disregarding the sacred connection we have with Earth, and that we belong here. We belong connected to our roots. We are made of Earth itself, and you've got to recognize that Earth is the mother. So what she is capable of is what you are capable of, and what she is capable of is overcoming the establishment, the people who try to keep you down, the overpowering people, systems. I'm losing words for it right now, but I want to say government, which is kind of not where I want this to lead right now. It's more so just reconnecting with your intentions, with your power. What can you offer Mother Nature to better this connection, to strengthen this connection? What can Group 4 offer you? Okay, so we've got strength. We've got 9 of Swords. And we've got 2 of Swords, which is interesting because we also had Princess of Swords. And again, I feel like this is surrendering, not surrendering, but reevaluating. Really take time to, she's blindfolded herself in this image. Her hands are free, but you have to go inwards. You have to return to your inner nature. You have to see what you are without the world, what you are without society, what you are without other humans, without judgments, without limitations. What are you? What is your true nature? What are your true desires? What are the things holding you back? What are the things keeping you up at night? What are the things that are telling you inside of you, that are telling you that something is wrong, that something is not quite right, something is not allowing you to grow, allowing you to feel this strength? Offer her your strength. Offer her your magic. Look, this image is really powerful. Offer her the ability to work through you. Once you go inwards and recognize the connection that you do have, that you are of Earth, this strength will come automatically. This strength will come in areas of life that you didn't know you were once weak. It takes inner work. It takes going inwards and seeing who you are without the rest of the world, without the rest of the society. Who are you with just nature? This could be inner child work. This could be what are your nightmares comprised of? Yeah, it seems like there's a lot of influence on you. What are those influences keeping you from seeing about yourself? I can tell you it's your strength, but what else? Like specifically to you, what are you ignoring about yourself? What have you not been able to see? Okay, we're gonna keep going with what part of nature can you learn from, can you hold close to you right now in this phase of life? So, Mother Nature, whoa, what part of nature can Group 4 keep close and learn from? 10 of Staves. Excitement, joy, love, trust in yourself to grow, trust in the natural cycles of life. Just like the world, there are seasons of life. Sometimes you have to go through a cold or a dark or a dead season, so like winter, in order for spring to be able to come. In order for you have to sometimes take out the whole garden in order for you to be able to plant new seeds. Sorry, I don't know why I can't get that out. What can... Don't even have to ask the question. We've got 9 of Staves, 9 of Wands, right there with the 10 of Wands, and 4 of Swords. Which, again, just right here before we were talking about 9 and 2 of Swords. 4 of Swords is telling you to rest, telling you to trust your unconscious mind, your gut feelings, your intuition, your dreams. What can you examine a little bit further? What messages are you maybe missing because of exhaustion? Rest. That's what you can. So again, I've said this in other polls today, but in nature, the best example I can think of is a bear. A bear hibernates in the winter and rests for months. To us humans, we don't get rest. There is no off season for work in our society. So it comes off as seasonal depression. It comes off as lazy, or you don't like the winter, or what, all these things. But it's your body telling you to rest, telling you that you need time to find your strength again, to even to grow your strength for the coming seasons, so that you can see this other side, this new light, and not get stuck, and not find yourself running into walls. You need rest. And you can rest at any point in time, but recognize the cycles. Recognize the circadian rhythm is coming into my mind. There's more to circadian rhythm than waking up and going to sleep at the same time. This is seasonal, this is hourly, this is daily, this is weekly, monthly. There are different cycles with different time periods that you should pay attention to. I think that putting nature into your everyday routine can help you connect, can help you feel rested. You don't even, it doesn't have to be sleep, but take the expectations off of your shoulders. You don't have to be working every single second of the day. Are you doing that? Are you overworking yourself? Are you distracting yourself from going in, from seeing the inner self? Are there parts of your intuition that you're afraid to see? Are there parts of your unconscious mind that you're afraid to see? Are there parts of the man of society that you're afraid to question? If so, question why you're afraid to question it. There's a lot of inner work here. Why do you expect so much of yourself? Why do you hold yourself to such a high standard? I think that you can really heal from relating to Mother Earth and relating to the seasons that she goes through. You're going through a season. What is this season for you? What do you think your next season will be? How can you relate to nature? How can you relate to, go out and sit in nature and observe the way nature interacts with itself, and how can you relate? How can you see yourself in part of that interaction and not just the observer, but part of the natural system? We are not on Earth, we are Earth. We are part of Earth. Okay, so final messages from Mother Nature. This is a good group. Mother Nature, what are your final messages for group 4? Any other final messages for group 4? Oh, okay. So first we've got sacrifice. So let me read the message first. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go. Illusions, obsessions, addictions. It's a sacrifice to love. So what are your illusions that you're believing in, that you're continuing to see? What are your obsessions? What are your addictions? What are the things that, again, are stopping you? And are you able to sacrifice them in order to return to your true nature, in order to find the rest, in order to be able to receive the abundance that Earth is willing to give you? What parts of yourself do you need to sacrifice? Next, we have divine flow. Again, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. So again, I'm feeling like you are resisting a few things that you are feeling pulled towards because you're afraid to question parts of yourself, or you're afraid to question previous things that did serve you, that might have gotten you through certain phases or seasons in life, but this is a new season. What can you sacrifice? What can you leave in the last season? What dead leaves or dead weight can you leave so that you can go with the flow easily and not be weighed down? And lastly, we have change. On this card it says, when the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to a sacred crossroads in your own evolution. So, it's your ego. It's wanting to prove people wrong. It's wanting to prove to the world that you are what, either the opposite of what they've been telling you that you are, or you have very high expectations to meet and you've been wanting to prove that you're capable of meeting them, but the expectations that are placed on you are not in alignment with your dreams and desires. Sees the utter madness of trying to control everything. So again, how are you working yourself to death? Are you working yourself so hard that you cannot see the beauty in life? It's one thing to be like, to see that the world is beautiful and love it from afar, but are you allowing yourself to immerse yourself in it? Or are you saying, oh, that's a pretty flower over there, and I'm still focused on the demands that society places on me? Last message is that you are in control of yourself. Your only responsibility is yourself, your happiness, and your desires. So it's time to rediscover what your true desires are. That is all I have for you, Group 4. Let me know if anything resonated with you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.